Hi, people. We're back with Fumbled, so we're going to be playing some more of the Infernite League. So, let's just jump right into it this time, because I don't think we need to do any prefacing of much.
I don't think so.
Maybe a quick preface, just...
Well, I was going to do a quick recap, as per usual. So, in the last session, you guys are all in attendance of Mr. Black's party. So, you guys are attending the party of Mr. Bernard Black, and I'm just reading the notes I made from last week. So, Mr. Bernard Black was holding a party in order to present this amazing so-called priceless treasure that he's discovered, and he wants to show it off to all his nobleman friends who are lovely people. In order to get into the party, you guys had to wrangle yourselves an invitation, and you got an invitation by murdering a lovely gay couple by the name of... I have their name somewhere. I've lost them. You killed two gay guys.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It was
Akel something?
Yeah, Akel Girin and Milzas found them.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, in my notes, as it says, you guys didn't kill them. Nick Pisani killed them. One of many aliases.
What were their names again? I need to write these down.
Akel Girin and Milzas. I will copy and paste that into the...
Yeah.
Okay, those are the guys you killed. I tallied the death count in this roleplay, by the way. So far, it's been 4 civilians and 2 spiders.
That's all right. We've killed
So
more.
we get 4 XP points.
Yeah.
That means we get two more civilians and 1 spider this session, right?
Yeah, they'll balance out. Okay, so also in the last session, you guys, Dorhim and Blight also had their own little adventure, where they killed a innocent person, a nice passerby, trying to get information, and in the meantime, also attempted to fight a royal guard who got away. That guard has a name now, by the way.
I forgot that happened.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this.
Oh, you don't know what happened.
Yeah. In character, you don't know what happened because
In character, I didn't realize.
nothing happened.
Yep, in character, I don't know what happened.
But yeah, so I don't think we really need to mention anything else, do we? Just reading my notes. No. So let's just talk about this party then. So Mr. Black's mansion is huge. It's one of the biggest in this area, and it is extravagant. As you guys make your way through the wrought iron gate that was being guarded, like the last time we saw you guys, you're led up a path through some really nice, like, flowery, gardeny bits that are obviously not tended by him, and through the main doors of this huge building. Everything inside is really bright. You can hear, like, the trickling of music from the main hall. There are butlers, like, standing at the door. Are you lighting incense? I just saw, like, a whiff of smoke.
Yeah.
Okay. There's
soothing.
Yeah, there are butlers, ready to announce you guys. So, they're standing at the door with, like, their tray, and when you guys approach, and who do we have here?
Can you guys run me through what our aliases were again? Because I can't.
Aliases.
You had changed shape, right? Or something like that?
Yes.
Tom
is currently Akel Girin.
Yeah, that's me. Akel Girin, the dude. And
are we your bodyguards then?
Yeah.
I believe that was the case. I believe the situation was that you were all claiming to be his bodyguards, and then Akel Girin was attending the party. And
yeah, basically. I just need to be able to bluff a lot.
Spend the entire session.
Yeah, for the next 3 hours, everything's going to be a bluff roll.
That's how I play. Be quiet. Based on last session, I just need to be quiet.
Yeah.
Basically,
we know there are 17 guards in this mansion.
That's right.
At least, which means that if we don't pass the bluff checks, we're probably going to wipe. So just no pressure.
You might. I'm fine.
I've got 5 bullets. I could collateral something. That's 10 guys if I get collaterals, everyone.
Good job.
Yeah, if you're lucky, yeah.
Okay. So he like turns to Jacques in inverted commas and is like, "Who am I announcing today?"
My name is Akil Girin. I believe I'm on the list.
Of course,
my
well,
invitation and hand it over.
you wouldn't have got through this far if you weren't on the list.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I lost the logistics of where we were.
Yeah, it's no problem. He's like very well. He like checks the name and then like he sweeps you forwards. He's like walking quite briskly, and then he swings the main door open. He says, "May I present Mr. Akil Girin and friends?" And
I take a bow.
Yeah, there's like a few scatterings of applause because that's what you do at these things. And
Can we all let's all applaud?
Yeah, you guys are. That was a horrible noise. And then stop. And then you guys are led to the main hall. So
That sounded excellent.
God damn it. The laughing is ridiculous. Okay. The main hall is a really extravagant affair. In the center, there is a podium. Like it's kind of like there's a raised bit in the middle, like kind of like a stage central. You know, on the stage is a human height shape, like a regular maybe 5 foot shape, kind of drenched in a purple like velvety cloth.
Ooh.
Apart from that, it's your regular party affair. You've got a bunch of like butlers waiting on people, a few slaves giving out wine and stuff like that because it's that sort of time for this. All the people look wealthy as hell. They're like wearing really bold colors and like covered in things like jewelry. Like it's a case of they're showing off their wealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's like table food and drink, and there's a band in the back corner.
What's the music like?
It's like your regular sort of like Renaissance party affair.
Okay.
It's like waltzes and stuff.
Good, as long as I can dance.
Oh yeah, it's designed for dancing, but like it's designed for that sort of dance that you have to know.
Craig, dance with me.
Okay.
I thought we were going to roll dexterity.
Yeah, if you two want to take to the dance floor, I'm totally okay with that.
Yes.
Great.
Blending in.
Is there a thing for dance? Don't think there will be.
Like I'd even just people
do
doing
like a general dex or something.
Well, I'd say do
Perform?
knowledge nobility.
Would perform
Knowledge.
be dance?
I think knowledge and ability does make sense.
Knowledge, like if you have perform dance, you can do it on that because obviously you'll know the dances. But otherwise, it's knowledge nobility because you need to know the steps, the appropriate steps.
Courtly mannerisms.
Yeah,
all right, knowledge and ability.
Jacques, you actually have that.
I have knowledge and ability. Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, you two are good. 20 and 19.
Yeah,
we're rocking this.
We're the best.
We're like taken to the middle of the floor. Everybody else parts out the way.
Can I do some sick breakdance moves at the end?
No. Actually, if you want to. Sure.
In my mind I will, but not.
You're just gonna headcanon it.
Yeah, I'm headcanoning it. Like we'll be doing the proper dancing. I'll just be pretending I'm breakdancing in my head.
Okay. So you two are you two wanting to like really perform? Like, are you wanting to like try outperform the people around you, or are you guys wanting to just dance?
We're not drawing too much attention to ourselves.
Well, I mean, when we just dance, we naturally outperform everyone.
Like, I'm gonna say, I'd say that we're doing it to blend in because it's what everybody else at the party is doing.
Who said that?
Well, I mean, there's a dance floor, isn't there? And there's going to be people. If there's music for dancing, then there's going to be at least 4 or 5 couples.
Yeah, there's a few couples, and
we've got to loosen ourselves up.
All heterosexual. You two are the first 2 guys to go.
That's fine.
In fact, I'm just going to do a quick GM rule because I love those.
He's the help. We're friends. It's platonic. Craig.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, it's totally.
You do get a little attention. So, like as you're dancing, because you know how like these sort of dances, you like, you do circle the other couples and stuff like that. So at one point, another one of the couples, like one of them, looks over at you two.
Yeah.
And give me a second. I just need to go find a bit of paper. And he's like, oh, "Come on, where's the thing I need? There it is. I have so many documents." He's like, "Ah, Akel, I see you found a new friend." Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
I like Zas. And then they like dance away.
I forgot.
So what?
you were
I couldn't
April.
hear you because Craig went all noisy over you.
Oh,
He,
sorry.
Sorry.
the guy has said to you like, "Oh, I'm like," he says like, "You found a new friend, and that
Alright.
it's a shame. It's a shame that you lost Zas."
Oh, lost him. Are they like just? Did they stop? They're actually stopping to talk, or are they just like
No.
dancing past
Like
us now?
it's while you dance past.
Okay.
So
I'm
you
just
don't
going to.
You don't have to engage in like conversation.
That's fine. I'm just gonna like smile and like give a little nod.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so a dance is going on. What are the two hired help that didn't get picked to dance doing?
Is there anywhere in the room where similar people like us are standing?
Most of them are standing with their master. Like, so if they're like, you know, they'll be standing behind them, or in the case of like maybe one of the other bodyguards for the people dancing, they're standing at the edge of the dance floor.
Stand at the edge of the dance floor then.
Did we actually have a plan for this? Like,
No.
because I know all we know is that we came into this house. They have an artifact.
Yeah.
And then we made our way into the house. Are we trying to steal the artifact, or?
Yes. There's booty,
Okay.
and we're gonna get the booty.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
I've already started.
I'd like to try and check and see if I can tell where there's a higher like population of guards.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a perception check. 20. Okay, so there are actually not as many guards as you would have thought. Like, so we know that there are 20 people hired for the premise, right? 3 of them were on the gate, and the other 17 were roaming the building somewhere. Now in the hall that you're in, you can maybe see 8 of the 17. One or two on each entranceway to the room.
I'm gonna carefully slip away then
Okay.
and try and kind of stealth my way. I'm gonna say to Blight, you watch these guys. I'm gonna take a look around, and then going to attempt to use my small size to just blend in and be unnoticed.
Okay, so when you say blend in, be unnoticed, what is it you're trying to look for?
I'm basically trying to slip away from the party, assuming everybody's kind of looking at normal head height, and then I'm going to try and go into one of the side corridors, and then kind of go a bit sneaky and like into the shadows, kind of
Okay,
typical
so
stealth stuff.
yeah. So are you trying to just eavesdrop on general conversation, or are you trying to leave this room?
I'm
and
trying to
go find
leave
someone
the
else?
room and then
Sure.
go and explore the rest of the house, basically.
So
Or
I'm gonna need
until
a
I find
stealth,
something that I'm interested in, basically.
I'm gonna need a stealth check to get past the guards guarding the door, because it's
Okay.
quite
fine.
difficult to get past. Yeah, just give me one of those. 11. As you try to get past one of the guards, he does kind of like puts his hand on your shoulder. He's like, "Excuse me, sir, where are you going?"
Get quite lost here. Quite a large house. Yeah.
Well,
Don't know where I'm meant to be.
I mean, you look. He like kind of eyes you up, and you got your sword like probably like holstered with you. Like you're perfectly allowed. They wouldn't confiscate your weapons. So he kind of looks at your sword and he's like, I'm assuming that you're not one of the invited guests."
No. I'm trying to find my invited guest. He's off somewhere, I'm sure.
He kind of looks at his friend. He's like, "Charlie, did you see someone else? Did you see someone else go through these doors?" And Charlie kind of ponders for a second. And he goes, "Yeah, this elven like last left."
Yeah, that's her.
Oh,
That's her.
cool. She said she was heading to the bathroom. It's up that way, up the flight of stairs, and first door on your right.
Thank you.
Boy.
Cool.
So-
So you are perfectly allowed to leave the room, but you are now noted absent.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna leave the room and I'm
Yeah.
gonna go to where he told me the elven person was.
Okay, so you're going to wait outside the bathroom.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. After 2-3 minutes, an elven lady walks out of the room, and she looks down at you and goes, "We've met before."
No, we haven't.
Are you sure?
Very, very sure. Yep.
And then just now you have met her. So
I haven't met her. I wasn't at the same table as her.
Were you not? I thought you guys were.
The other three went over to speak to her, and
My
I
bad.
went to get.
He doesn't
myself...
even notice you then. My bad.
Yeah.
He just walks away.
I'd just like to follow her back into the room.
Okay.
And then just act like I'm meant to be following her.
So you're just gonna okay. Give me a second to look at like some of the skills. Because you do need to give me a disguise check. Well, actually, disguise or stealth, because you are trying to shadow someone that you're not supposed to be shadowing. Like, it is perfectly possible that she would just turn around and go, "You've been following me for like 5 minutes."
I guess I'll go for the stealthy route of it.
Give me a stealth check then.
I was kind of assuming she was going back to the.
Yeah, well, I said, are you not trying to follow her around the hall?
Yeah, I was trying to follow her back to the main hall. I
thought you. Sorry, I thought you.
I might try and slip away again in the future, but I just wanted to.
Yeah, you've got yourself an extra alibi. If she leaves, you can leave. Yeah, no problem. She doesn't make a notice of you following her back in the room. Cool.
Okay. That's about it.
At this point, your dance ends. The couples kind of applaud each other, and like the next song strikes up. So I'm gonna give you guys like a lay of this party kind of thing. It does kind of seem like there's a lot of like, for a party, there's a lot of like little groups around the edge chatting and stuff like that. Like a lot of them, like more so than maybe normal. A lot of people just chatting rather than eating, drinking, or dancing. You know, it does seem like a lot of the wealthier looking folk, like especially the ones that are kind of really extravagantly dressed, are the ones doing the center activities, like the drinking, the dancing, the eating, the more party-like stuff, and the less, like, still rich-looking people, but less rich people are talking on the outside.
Okay.
So what do you all want to do? It's a
I'm
party.
gonna take advantage and find myself some canapes and appetizers to nibble on.
Yeah, like a butler comes over with a tray and he's like, "Sir, would you like?"
Yeah, I'm going to be like just generally blending in with the atmosphere. I'm kind of sizing up the kind of activity of the room, trying to see if there's anyone that I recognize at all. Just in terms of like, you know, if there's anyone that's particularly famous or anything such. 16.
16. Okay, so you don't notice anyone particularly famous. Like no big celebrities or whatever. No Nick Pizzanis, you know, no one near that.
Yeah.
But you do see the occasional like you've seen them walking around Woodhurst, like kind of rich-looking folk around the edge. But let's go with a lot of the. You do kind of really start to get this idea that it is two separate parties, though. Like, you know, that there are different people on the outside to the inside.
Okay, I see. So you mean like there's people outside in the grounds as well?
No, I mean like the people. Well, there probably is, but you can't see them from here.
Okay.
There are no windows in this room. They're central to the building, so.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna look for anyone. Like, how late into the evening are we?
You've only just got here, so it will only be about 10 p.m. maybe.
That's fine. I'm gonna just see if any of the other couples that had just been dancing are ever taken a moment just to go to the side and talk afterwards, and just go and see if I can join a conversation with them. Yeah.
So we can say that perception that you were just doing was while you were dancing, because you know you weren't like,
sure.
You're a criminal low life scum. You're going to know how to do like case adjoint, and you're gonna not want to just stand there and go, look around. So that's probably why you wanted to dance.
Yeah.
So as
Also, it's
you
fun.
as you finish your first dance, you and Junior, like, you walk off with another couple.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to ask?
Well, I'm gonna like introduce myself first.
Okay.
Not the couple that recognise me. I'm gonna assume.
No, I assumed you wouldn't have wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just greet them. Ask them who they are and how they're enjoying the party.
I haven't loaded the name generator yet. Give me a minute.
Oh, okay. How are you enjoying the party?
He's like, they're like, oh, very well, thank you. Me and my wife here, we've been looking for an invitation to one of Mr. Black's parties for so long now.
I'll just motion with the platter that I'm holding. It's like, have you tried any of these yet? Excellent catering.
Oh.
I'm buying time for you.
No, we haven't. I've never seen anything like that. What is it?
What is it? Do you have a food generator? I don't know.
It's just like caviar on a biscuit.
Okay, and a biscuit.
Yeah,
Okay.
caviar on a biscuit. A little bit cream cheese. What you actually.
Biscuits. I know. Just.
Okay. So eventually, like, as you walk off, he goes, "Oh, how rude of me. Please let me introduce myself. My name is Escott Smither, and this is my wife Kira."
Okay. I'm charmed. I shake the gentleman's hand and give a small bow to the lady.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Etiquette.
And so have you been to many of these parties before?
Oh, a handful. Various little sojourns around the city, yes, but generally prefer to keep to a quieter atmosphere myself.
So what's Mr. Black like? I assume you must have met him then.
Oh, not too many times, I'm afraid. He's rather the elusive fellow.
Mm.
He's very, very choosy about who he's willing to share his stories and such with. Though I do hear he's brought some kind of that he has some interesting item brought back from one of his adventures here tonight, and a lot of people have their eyes on seeing it for sure.
Yeah, yes, we've heard all about it. Like, the rumor says it's really magical. It can do amazing things. Like, he kind of turns and like points up to the stage and says, like, everyone just assumes that's what it is. Like, he points to that thing that's cloaked in the velvet cloth.
Yeah.
None of us.
I think none of you noticed.
You mentioned it. Just haven't gone to check it.
Joking.
Don't check out the figurehead.
Okay. What else do you want to say to Mr. and Mrs. Smithers?
I say, like, you mentioned that you had trouble getting an invite.
Not so much we had trouble. It's just the first time we've ever received one.
I see.
With Hearst all our lives, and it's not like we're poor.
Yes.
We should have got invited years ago.
What is it you do?
They own, like, what is in essence a taxi company. They hire garages out.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't fudging know.
Well, at least that's your ride home sorted then.
Like, we've heard that one before.
Damn. And this is my friend Junior.
Right, Junior.
Sorry about that.
You just got introduced to Escott and Kira.
That's you, Craig.
Yeah.
What was that? Sorry, my brother also said.
Yes, no problem. He was just like, this is my friend.
Okay, cool.
Good to meet you.
Does Craig have his microphone on?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't hear it.
Hello.
Oh, can you not hear him?
No.
Roll 20 tech. Just refresh the page.
I can't hear Dorhim either now.
Oh, refresh the page.
Yeah, I shall.
Technical difficulties.
Don't know
Okay.
why.
Seeing as we're in technical difficulties with Mr. Jacques, let's cut to Dorhim and Blight.
Could you quickly go over and say, just because I was gone, what was it? I was being introduced by.
You're being introduced to the Smithers, who own a carriage company. I think that's all we know about them so
They
far.
just got invited to. This is their first one of Mr. Black's parties. Is the other piece of information.
Yeah.
So it's just, oh, who are you? That was what they were asking.
Dom was talking to them as they as you guys left the dance floor.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear everyone now?
Yep, I'm good.
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 So yeah, spoken to those guys for a moment. They run a taxi company.
Mhm.
So anything you guys want to say?
Oh, specifically. So you say it's that there's rumors of having some sort of magical properties. Where have you heard this from?
Oh, everyone at the party's saying it. Like
Oh.
she points to another couple and she's like, those two over there, they heard it from, and then she points to another couple. Oh, those people over there, lovely people. You must meet them. And then
And she said,
yeah, that's exactly what she's
Yeah.
going on to. Like that's the kind of person Kira is, and she is now going for it. She's like, oh, did you hear about this? Did you hear about this? She's starting to like really gossip.
okay. I'm just gonna keep smiling and nodding. Sure. Get my sheet back up, sorry. Yeah.
Bloop. 10.
Oop.
Okay. Never mind then.
Ah, jeez.
That is a no. Yeah, so she points to a bunch of people, and it's, she talks about how, she knows she's reasonably well connected.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So yeah, basically, yeah, okay. So you've not had any contact with Mr. Black at all then?
Oh,
Until
no,
now.
no. Again, this is our first one of his parties. We just received an invitation in the mail.
I see.
Is that
I
not how
wonder-
you received yours?
Oh no, yes, of course. I just pondered if you'd met the man at all. Do you know anybody that has? Seems that everybody has just received mysterious invitations rather than knowing him on a first-hand basis.
She kind of ponders for a second there and shakes her head.
Okay.
Can't say I do. No.
Very strange.
Mhm.
Peculiar fellow, I must say. But excellent taste in decor.
Oh, I must agree. Do you have anything else of relevance you wish to ask her, or should we just
That was about it that I could think of.
Cool. So, Junior, do you have any ideas on what do you have any other things you want to mention? Ask these two lovely people.
I don't believe so. It's just the magical treasure is up on the stage area you mentioned before, right?
That's what everyone believes.
That's what everyone believes. Okay.
I mean, it's
Well, then,
quite likely.
yeah.
It's quite likely, given it's a presentation of it, so it would need to be on this stage. If it was heavy, for example, they would need to put it in first, and that sort of thing.
Well, that's the only thing really I
Yeah.
think I'd ask about. So I'm good. Can't think of anything.
Do they have any idea when the unveiling is going to happen?
No.
There's no schedule.
Like,
Okay.
There's no like official schedule. Like maybe a guard would know.
Yeah, perhaps. I shall maybe speak to one later.
Okay. So let's Blight and Dorhim, do you guys want to go on any adventures, or are you guys just gonna act the good bodyguard?
Yeah, but I'm acting the good bodyguard, obviously, to the elf lady. Not that she knows it, but
Yeah. Like
just
you're
trying
doing
to. I imagine I'd be trying to hear into what's happening around that area. No, just
how exposed is the stage?
stage, very. It's like just raised ground in the middle of the room. Nothing on it except this purple velvet cloth hidden thing. Okay, so let's go back to Kiam, the lady. So as you walk back into the room, she pretty much instantly links arms with a really garishly dressed guy. Like bright purples and pinks, like really horrible clashing colors, like kind of large, pompous, rather fat man actually, who starts leading her around the room, like very slowly because he is very overweight. And it's probably one of the reasons you can shadow her quite so easily is because she's walking with such a slow man. Like he keeps taking breaks, and when she looks around, it's really easy for you just to turn around and pretend you're guarding someone else. It's like you're not always pretending to follow her, you're pretending to follow lots of people. It's the only way you'd really be able to keep that guys going.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm just trying to hear if there's anything interesting happening at their side. Like, because you said there were different groups in the party.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying out a different group.
You're not actually. You never asked which. She's doing. They're doing kind of like a circle of the inner bit. But if you give me a perception check, I'll see if you can pick up anything because you are moving around.
Okay.
Dorhim, 17. Okay, so you don't get any exact information, but what you do gather is that the people on the outside are talking kind of hush-hush. Like, especially if they think someone else is nearby. Like, so you don't hear information because as you, like, at one point you kind of turn and you maybe get noticed by one of the people and they kind of like, stop talking as loudly as they want.
So it's the people on the outside of the party who are kind of being hushed and not saying much, and people on the inside are like, normal partygoers.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd probably start making my way back over to the rest of the group with the intention that I'd relayed some of this information.
Of course. Okay, so tell us the story then.
Well, it appears that the people on the outside of this party are actually a bit shifty. People on the inside, they're just normal. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. You found out anything on your end? Other people in the party?
We haven't found anything else out particularly. Just the fact that nobody seems to know who this host is, which is bizarre. No one seems to have met him at all. And the general idea for what this treasure supposed to be might be what's in the center of the room. But apart from that, nothing else. Well, that isn't particularly obvious.
For the item to be in the center of the room, there's currently 9 guards not in this room that are not accounted for.
How many guards are in the room?
8.
Yeah. And we know it's at least like 10 to 15 from my notes.
Does anyone have a game plan then?
I mean, it's not like we can just run in there and grab the thing. We have to wait or draw people out of the main room somehow. That, or we try and wait for the unveiling to make sure we're not stealing the wrong thing.
Well, we can wait until the unveiling, like you said, to make sure we're not. And then also it'd probably be easier later as the party goes on.
Yeah, because
the treasure to a more secure room rather than the main party room also.
Yeah, there'll be more drunks. And the general, like, once the reveals happened, I feel like the tension will drop a bit.
Do you think it would be worth trying to get rid of some of the guards? Like perhaps trying to lure them out of the room?
If we can, yeah, but I don't know if we need to do that now or wait until we know what was taking.
I believe we should wait until after and then try and do something like that.
That's what I'd argue.
Like
just in case,
I believe they'll probably move it as well, and it'd probably be easier to take if they moved it to a place where we'd only have to dispose of guards rather than create a commotion of ordinary people.
That's a good point. I think we need to try and get a layout for the building for sure. See if there's anywhere that's a quick way out.
Yeah, I was going to remind you because last week you guys did walk around the perimeter of the main walls.
We know the outside well enough, but
the outside, if you remember correctly, the outside only had one
gate.
Exit. Yeah, it has one gate.
So, So, thinking maybe Dorhim and Blight try and find us a secure way over the estate's walls. I don't know. See if there's some serving girl or something you can pay off to give us another way out. Sneak us off on a cart or get us a ladder we can use, something like that.
I like how it went from like pay the girl, sneak off in a cart, just buy a fucking ladder.
Just as long as we got a way out over the walls.
Yeah.
Not actual trouble. Or even just to hide until there's a way out the main gate.
Yeah. Yeah, finding somewhere to hide with that would work very well.
You guys basically work on our getaway.
Okay.
And me and Craig will continue casing the joint.
Oh yeah.
Okay then. So let's
out the grounds anyway.
Let's do everyone's favorite part of these things, which is Dorhim and Blight go on adventures. How many people will die today? Cool. So, unless you guys is that all you're really going to say to each other, or is that like
Well, we've exchanged all the information that each of us has,
Yeah.
haven't we?
Yeah,
So,
just whether or not you wanted to do anything else. Cool.
it's still the same day as last time, right?
Yeah, it is.
So, no, we're fine.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, Dorhim and Blight. How are we going about this hunting for an extra exit?
Well, I would suggest that I can leave the room whenever the elf lady leaves the room. So I would say to Blight, I'm going to follow this elf lady out next time, and then I'm not going to follow her back in. I'm going to go and have a look around.
Yeah.
Can you find your own way out of the room? Or do I need to make a distraction?
Some way out. I'll think about it. There'll be some way for me to work it out.
Yeah. So, Dorhim, you are very much aware of that. Remember that you were allowed out the very second that the guard knew that your master was out there.
Mm-hmm.
So, one plausible way out of the room would just be to get Jacques to leave. Because
but they know that I have said that the elf lady is that, so therefore I have to wait for either her or her companion to leave.
Two of the guards know that that's your master. There are.
I don't think Dorhim's quite that intrigue minded.
Well, if you want, you can roll an intelligence check to see if you come up with that idea.
I just don't think he'd come up with that idea. Sorry. Cool. I think that he'd either stay in the room and continue waiting for his opportunity, even if it doesn't come, or he would leave that way. That's the way I see it.
I didn't hire him for his brains.
Yeah.
To be fair, his intellect in 11 is not bad.
It's not bad, yeah.
He was hired for his mercilessness.
It's not that he isn't bright, it's that he's channeled his intelligence into certain things.
Yeah. How to hit things.
Yeah.
You do have the lowest intelligence, I believe, though. I've actually just been looking at that for last second. Yeah. Okay, so right. Blight, how do you think? Have you got any ideas on how you're going to get out of the room?
I guess I could try and sneak past them.
Just go for a fag.
Would actually probably work. Just say I'm going to light my pipe. You know.
I mean, there's people outside.
Do we know of smoking laws in this town?
You can smoke
indoors.
Yeah, you can smoke indoors. But you can smoke indoors, but it's polite to smoke outdoors.
Okay, that's...
People will go outside and congregate in corners and smoke.
I will walk up and smoke to one of the guards. Ask him if he knows the way to a location outside.
It's like, have you you want to ask for a location outside?
Like not at the front door, obviously, still in the party.
Yeah, he's like, well, what? Like, give me exactly what you say.
Excuse me, sir. I was wondering, do you know where there's a location that would be suitable to smoke in? Obviously, politely.
Yeah.
Preferably within the grounds, just so that I can keep an eye on the master when I come back.
Yeah, he's like, we've got a designated smoking room. Like he says, it's like he gives directions. It's like, down upstairs, like to the left. It's like on a balcony.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. The same direction as the bathroom, because apparently I only know the directions of upstairs and to the left. You get through Dorhim, you see Blight go through the door. After maybe 5 minutes or so, you see Kiem, the elven lady. Obviously you don't know her name, but her name is Kiem. Kiem kind of like, it looks like she's excusing herself to her partner, and she walks towards the same door.
Okay, well, I'd like to follow her as per the plan.
Yep. Okay.
You've just chosen a target for the evening.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
You get through the door with no problem, whatsoever. Because the guard just kind of sees you, nods, and you go.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, I'm guessing you two are just going to meet on the other side of the door rather than just going for a smoke, because he doesn't have any smoking stuff in his inventory.
I could smoke firewood.
You could smoke some firewood. Just putting a log in your jaws, just like.
Mm-hmm. Well, I do have an idea of how we can get over the walls, but I will need you to use your special talents, there, Blight.
What special talents?
Exactly.
That was
Well,
rough.
obviously, you have no special talents, but using your not special talents.
Obviously, you are not talented.
I have a lot of rope. I wouldn't know how we could get over the wall, but
I have a grappling hook. Just realised that.
Yeah. Tom, you probably don't have as much of your inventory with you. Like,
Okay.
your hired help would probably they might have one of your hired help might have your bag, but you're actually a party attendee. Like, you
I only
wouldn't
have
be carrying around your grappling hook with your party.
no. Oh, my crowbar.
You might be able to fit a crowbar up a sleeve. Just don't
not,
dance with anything
not, if
else.
I'm gonna dance all night.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So cool.
I'm just gonna suggest to Blight. I have a lot of rope. I think you know how we can get this over the wall, but you know.
I may know of one way.
Throw it.
Okay, that's fine. I think I could just give it to him and then, just stand watch. I would assume if we have a way outside. Same. So yeah.
Yeah. So you're definitely aware of a way outside because of the smoking balcony.
Okay, so
How smoking balconies? How many people?
Good call. Yeah, you make your way towards the balcony. There's like 5-6 people on there, and most importantly, a guard station, like 2 guards stationed at the door.
So is this balcony like up on like the first floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you're up the stairs and to the left.
I was saying the
upstairs,
balcony
that's
won't
the
go
point,
up the wall because the fact that
You repeat that?
I assume the balcony is like above the wall, considering they'll want a view of something.
Who said anything about the wall? Like, there's a back garden, and it's huge, full of flowers. It's a bit of a jump to get to the wall. Like, it's doable for like even a regular human, but it is a decent sized jump.
I think we're gonna have to find another way around this mansion, find a different exit to the wall. Basically.
Okay.
So maybe downstairs to the left or something like that.
You're actually just gonna go wandering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try, like,
Give me a stealth check, both of you. Just whether or not like this is about whether or not you get spotted by guards or whatever. That's a no. Okay. You guys kind of sneak around and you find a door that definitely leads to the outside that is definitely locked. You sneak around a little more and it does seem like all the doors and windows to the outside are locked.
What's
Very
the door
locked.
made of?
They're very heavy wood, like thick wood.
I get where you're going with that. Well,
you guys are making like a decent loop around the house, I'm guessing, with your stealth checks of 22 and 23.
Yeah.
At one point, you see rather like an innocuous looking door. Like you kind of notice that it's like you are very much aware of the fact that like the reason you spot this is because you have to wait for like a guard who's patrolling this corridor like kind of backwards and forth to get past. And you maybe have to wait a little while so you kind of get a chance to like invade this area. There's one door, it's got 2 guards and a guard patrolling like the nearby areas. It's like 3 guards on this one room. This one door.
Yeah. I would think that we would need to, given that our job is to find the escape route, keep a note of where this room is. And then we might want to find a guard on his own, because I'm assuming that the guards might have keys to be able to leave.
Okay. Yeah.
That'd be
You
my
want to find a guard on his own.
I would actually like to look at the guards that are walking past and see if they have keys, if possible.
None that you can see.
Okay. That's fine.
Maybe a key in a pocket, maybe
Okay. So in our sneaking around, did we find anywhere that was quiet,
Well, like,
or
oh, you
had
mean,
like
a
that had
handle
like
rather
one
than-
guard patrolling because it was like a corridor in the middle of nowhere with over there.
Sorry. 2 seconds.
Repeat that.
Basically, it's just if there was a corridor that wasn't very well guarded because there was nothing there. Maybe just try and find a guard or two on their own.
Okay,
Would be
so you guys wander the house for a bit, and apart from the stuff that I've already listed, the exits, most of the other guards are just patrolling randomly. Like, they're just wandering, making sure everyone's still in the park.
Okay. Well, I'm out of ideas. Blight?
And Raft.
Not really, no.
On any of the doors we've checked, I assume not.
Pardon?
I assume on any doors that we've checked as we've been going round.
Just take that the doors are not an option there, buddy.
I was getting that feeling that the doors were an option. So.
We've not found a way out into the garden.
Yeah, well, you found one way out into the garden. It's called jumping off the balcony, which is probably not the greatest plan in the world.
One of us would have no problem. The other one is probably going to go splat. I quite like this character. I'd like him to last at least another week.
It's a longer way for Dorhim.
How many stories is this building incidentally?
It's
Because there's not on the way in. But... Okay.
Just one, but like the ground, like it's kind of like there's a slope below that balcony, so it's a bit
right.
it's a big drop.
No, I get
you.
It's certainly fallable, but you might like depending on how you landed, you'd probably take some.
It's not a great way to get your escape route.
Yeah.
How far was it from like the balcony if you go down?
Pardon?
How far was it from the balcony, like landing on the going down to the garden from the balcony, to then reach the wall?
It's not that far. Like, because remember, as I said, like, it's not going to be an easy jump, but it is a doable jump for sure. Well, maybe a doable throw for Dorhim, but like for the rest of the average heighted members of the party, it's probably a doable jump.
Awesome.
But I mean, it's going to be a really rough landing if you just jump.
I mean, we could all.
You want to zip line?
Oh, is
yeah, that's doable. I mean, technically doable. You would need belts because I mean, I don't know if you're all wearing belts, and you're not all allowed just to go. Yes, we are all wearing belts.
Some of us have got like cloaks and belts. Not belts.
If you refer to my character art, I have a belt.
I think you do.
I do.
Jack has a belt. I have a cloak.
Dorhim, do you know how to use a belt?
Probably. But I think what we're getting at here is we don't have an actual escape route. So, but we do have the location of the treasure. I think it might be time to go back and tell them our options. Like, say, there's no way out, but we know where the treasure is, so we could perhaps, and there are places where guards are a little bit thinner, we could perhaps attempt to steal it there, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Rather than, and then just walk out the front door.
Yeah. That would work. Okay, so
what's the chances? Because I'm using bluff and everything anyway. If I just take it and just go, no, this is mine. This just belongs to me, and just walk out.
Okay, so let's go with.
Yeah, I'd laugh so hard.
Yeah, you guys have gone your little adventure, and I'm very proud of you. There hasn't been any bloodshed yet. That's a first for you two.
Not for lack of trying.
Let's go back to Junior and Jacques in the main hall. So you guys are going to try mingle some more. What would you like to try to do?
Gosh. You got any ideas, Craig, before I start?
Mingle with the guard, maybe?
Yeah, if you'd like to go a minute with the guard, I shall let you.
Yeah, cool.
Yay, responsibility.
Yeah,
So-
I'm posing as a higher up. I can't do that.
That's probably true.
All right.
So-
Yeah.
Junior, you wander over to a guard nearby. You are very much still near-ish to Jacques because you're not going to leave your duty, your post. But you do make there's just maybe one of the guards has gone through the door. Maybe he's going for a potty break or whatever. But you find a guard that's by himself. Yeah, he goes, "What do you want?"
I'll just say, hey there.
Hey, what do you want?
Oh, I'm bored out of my skull.
You sound like, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's the job, you know.
Do you work often at these types of things?
Oh, nah, not really. We do what the boss tells us to do.
Oh, so you do work for the guy who threw the fight?
No.
No?
I'm with Reckless Tyranny. We were hired for this.
Oh, okay, I see. Nice. Is there many of you tonight? Or is it just
20.
yourself? Oh, 20, yeah. That's pretty good.
Bunch of us in here, bunch of us patrolling the building. Bunch of us at the gate, just doing what we do.
Yeah, I thought it was weird. I expected more to be in here.
In here,
Yeah.
we our boss got a message from the guy himself, Mr. Black, and this is what he wanted: 2 on each door, bunch patrolling the rooms.
Yeah, interesting.
So,
Do you get off soon? This isn't me hitting on him, it's just...
Does he know
Do
that?
you get off
Does he
soon?
know that?
Screw it, I am hitting on him.
give me.
Just dance team.
What's seduction on in this game?
It would be on diplomacy usually, or just charisma.
A diplomacy check for seduction is the least sexy
Yeah.
way of putting that.
Yeah,
In the
well,
world.
there ain't nothing
That's
else.
what we used to do, yeah.
It could be a combination of all sorts: sense motive,
Well,
intimidate.
Give me sense motive to see if you can figure out sexuality.
Intimidate.
Not intimidate. Give me a sense motive to see if you can figure out sexuality. I'm gonna get a coin and just toss it for a D2. Heads he's straight, tails he's gay. He gay. 50-50 chance, man. Yeah. He's not tonight, we're on until we're in here till midnight, but if you wanted to sneak off after that.
That was fast. This guy's easy. Craig, you can do better.
I could, yeah, I could, or I'm going to say to him, how about sneaking off now?
Oh, give me diplomacy on that.
It's throwing a little spice into it. It's dangerous. He's a bad boy. Craig, tell us you're a bad boy.
He's like,
Oh,
I mean, you have to understand, this pays, that's pleasure.
I understand. Doesn't mean I don't like it, but I understand.
Yeah. So he's he looks at his, he pulls a pocket watch. He's like midnight, come back here. All the guards have to leave then, so you do you.
Okay.
Why is there 2
What
toms?
the hell? Oh,
Why is there 2 toms?
I don't know.
Why is one of the toms?
One of them froze and the other one's happy and surprised.
My roll 20 broke, so I refreshed. But whatever.
Well,
As long as there's not 2 sets of voice, I'm sure it's fine.
that'll probably fuck up the stream though. Surely, because all of our portraits have just bumped up.
Well, should we take our first break here then?
Yeah, let's take our
Give
first
some
break
time
here.
to fix
I
it.
think